Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called They're Going to Cut Your Standard of Living by 50%. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. A lot of experts now believe that as our economy slows down and deteriorates, that this will cause a serious decline in the standard of living for a lot of people. It will cause inflation to erode their savings. It will cause a drop in the value of their homes and the property. It will cause their food prices to increase on a regular basis. It will cause the property taxes they pay to increase. It'll cause their social standing to diminish, which means that some of the wealthier people that you used to associate with will no longer associate with you because your diminished finances will mean that you'll be less of a use to them going forward. How's that for a kick in the pants? It's a form of social and financial Darwinism that will cause them to push you out of the social tribe. And once they do that, you'll have less access to help from them if you need it in the future. How else will your standard of living decrease? Well, the lower your standard of living becomes, the less capital you'll have access to going forward. You'll be able to borrow less money in the future. You'll be invited to fewer parties or gatherings. The type of people you were able to date in the past will now become less desirable. This means that if your previous financial success allowed you to date 8s and 9s, and you go broke or you're becoming financially challenged, then you'll be relegated to dating less attractive and less successful people going forward. You'll essentially be kicked out of the high-income herd, and you'll be sent packing to a world of diminished options. If your children are going to private schools, which you can no longer afford, then you may have to send them to public schools, which in this day and age could be a real nightmare. Fistfights, riots, wholesale drug use and selling, and rampant sexual harassment. That's what our current public day school system is like in most places. These are all the problems your children will face now, if they have to go to a public school. Have your standard of living drop by 50%? That can be very upsetting for a lot of people who've never had to endure that sort of hardship. Also, we believe a lot of people will have to endure that sort of shift in the coming years. So how can people endure and survive a readjustment to their financial lives that dramatic and quick and sudden? Well, one of the things they should consider doing is to slash and burn their expenses and their spending. They'll have to stop spending money on anything that they don't actually need. If it involves food or fixing your car so you can keep going to work, then that'll be a valid expenditure every time. But everything else needs to stop. No more restaurants, no more bars or movies, no more expensive dates. Stop buying jewelry or cars or alcohol. And all these things will cost you significant money you no longer have. Here's another important thing to consider. Once your standard of living gets cut by 50%, you have to stop believing that things are going to improve quickly, so you don't need to stop saving money. That's self-delusion. You'll have to stop thinking that things will improve in a month or two. That may happen, but it's unlikely, because a lot of experts believe that this will be a very long downturn in the economy. We're talking years. So stop thinking that it'll all be over soon. You need to focus all your time on making more money, networking with people that you can make money with going forward. This should be the focus of all your efforts. Because if you continue to spend wildly, then you will go off the financial cliff far faster than you ever thought possible. Don't allow the spending of your friends and relatives to affect your spending. Excess spending can be a herd-like instinct. Some people can have a bad habit of basing their spending decisions on the way they see their friends, family, or social influencers spending money. Don't do that because they may also be heading off the cliff soon. So you don't want to make your decisions based on theirs because that could cause both of you to fall off the cliff financially. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.